North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Throw an opening, and there he goes. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Escaping the pressure right. Open target here, Darius Slayton. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Throwing, Jones. Got an open man, that's Campbell.
And he is going to have the Giants' first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Now Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the defensiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
Now a throw in the end zone on first.
This series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone, but this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Oh, left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will remain a scoreless.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. No score after one on EA Sports. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They're connecting here with DJ Sharp. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they get out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Barkley, inside handoff. A nice little juke. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are. So probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both geek, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? It's Young off play action. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 34 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to.
So they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The defense
defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Fielded at about the 28. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Young. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass.
Incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young off the play fake. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark, 31 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window.
PlayStation